What if I told you the blood work sitting in your doctor's portal right now is straight up lying about your health? Those green, normal results could be hiding sneaky hormone crashes and metabolic slowdowns that are stealing your energy, piling on stubborn belly fat, fogging your brain, killing motivation, and making every single day feel like an uphill battle, even though you're already eating clean, moving daily, and sleeping 8 hours. Today on Wellness Waves, I'm handing you the exact advanced blood work keywords, true optimal ranges most doctors ignore, real patient lab panels, and step-by-step fixes that explode those hidden issues wide open so you can finally decode what's happening inside your body and feel unstoppable again. If you've ever left a doctor's office thinking, but I still feel terrible, this 2-hour masterclass is your total game changer. Stick with me. The final 30-day action plan alone is worth the entire watch. Welcome back to Wellness Waves, your go-to source for real science-backed health and wellness podcasts that actually move the needle on how you feel every single day. I'm Dr. Elias Site, board-certified in functional and integrative medicine, and this is Video 16, Bloodwork Breakdown, Decode Your Metabolism. Over the next 2+ hours, we're turning lab confusion into crystal clear clarity, exhaustion into steady all-day energy, and quiet frustration into real empowerment. We'll walk through every single marker that matters for hormones and metabolism, why standard ranges fail you, what true optimal numbers look like, how these systems talk to each other, real patient stories that will make you say, "That's exactly me," and exact protocols you can start using this week. If you're ready to stop guessing why your body feels off despite normal labs, hit that like button right now, drop your biggest symptom in the comments, and let's dive deep. This is the masterclass you've been waiting for. Number 15, the standard labs trap. Why normal is quietly sabotaging millions. Let's start exactly where most of you are sitting right now. That moment you open your lab portal, see all green check marks, and your doctor says everything looks great. Yet you're dragging by 3 p.m. Your waist keeps expanding, sleep never feels restorative, and motivation is gone. Here's the hard truth I share with every new patient. Those reference ranges were built on average populations that already include sick people. They're not designed for optimal health or high-functioning humans who want to thrive. In functional medicine, we use tighter, evidence-based optimal ranges that actually match how you feel and perform. Example, TSH at 4.0 might be labeled normal, but anything over 2.5 is a red flag for early metabolic slowdown. By the end of this section, you'll never look at a basic blood panel the same way again. Takeaway 1, normal is not optimal. Write that down. This single mindset shift is the foundation for everything we build today. Number 14. Blood sugar and insulin, the hidden metabolic killers hiding in plain sight. Moving straight into the engine room of your metabolism, blood sugar and insulin. Most doctors only check fasting glucose and maybe HbA1c. That's like judging your car by the speedometer while ignoring the fuel gauge and engine light. You need fasting insulin, HOMA-IR, and sometimes a 2-hour glucose tolerance test with insulin curves. Optimal fasting insulin sits under 8 microunits per milliliter. Many labs still say under 20 is fine, but that's way too high for vibrant energy. HOMA-IR should be under 1.5 for true metabolic flexibility. I'll show you exactly how to calculate it yourself in under 60 seconds with the free calculator link in the description. Real story. Sarah, 44-year-old teacher, came in with 25 extra pounds she couldn't lose no matter how many salads she ate. Glucose 92, normal. Fasting insulin 18, HOMA-IR 4.1. We fixed root causes with protein timing, morning sunlight, and post-meal walks. 3 months later, she dropped 19 pounds. Energy skyrocketed. Labs normalized. Symptom checklist. Constant hunger 2 hours after eating, afternoon crashes, sugar cravings, stubborn belly fat. If 3 or more match, request these tests immediately. Action step. Next blood draw, ask for fasting insulin and calculate HOMA-IR yourself.
First major value loop closed. Your metabolism just got its dashboard upgrade. Number 13. Thyroid Function Deep Dive. The master metabolic switch most panels only half check. Now we go deeper into the thyroid, your body's thermostat and calorie-burning engine that controls 70% of daily energy use. TSH alone is like judging an entire orchestra by the conductor's baton. You need the full panel: free T4, free T3, reverse T3, TPO antibodies, and TG antibodies. True optimal ranges: TSH 0.5 to 2.5 microunits per milliliter, free T4 upper half of range 1.2 to 1.8 nanograms per deciliter, free T3 3.2 to 4.2 picograms per deciliter, reverse T3 under 20 nanograms per deciliter. Even if TSH is 3.8 and labeled normal, low free T3 or high reverse T3 means your cells aren't getting the active hormone they need, slowing metabolism by up to 30%. I call this the tired but wired pattern, exhausted yet can't sleep. Patient story: Mike, 39, software engineer. TSH 2.8, doctor said fine. Free T3 2.8, antibodies sky high. We supported conversion with selenium, zinc, and gut work. 6 weeks later, energy stabilized, brain fog lifted, 12 pounds gone without changing diet. Symptom checklist: cold hands and feet, dry skin, hair thinning, constipation, brain fog, unexplained weight gain. Preparation guide: fasted morning draw, no biotin for 48 hours, test mid-cycle for women. This section alone could save you years of frustration. Number 12. Cortisol and adrenal health, the stress hormone that hijacks your entire metabolism. Metabolism never runs in isolation. Cortisol is the traffic cop directing everything. Standard labs give 1 morning cortisol. We need a 4-point salivary or urinary cortisol curve plus DHEAS ratio to see the full daily rhythm. Optimal morning cortisol, 15 to 20 micrograms per deciliter, declining steadily to under 5 at night. Chronic stress flips the switch from fat burning to fat storing, especially around the midsection, and steals progesterone while blocking thyroid conversion. Story: Lisa, 47, high-achieving mom. Normal thyroid and glucose, but belly fat that wouldn't budge. 4-point cortisol showed morning peak of 28, then crashed to 3 by 3 p.m. We added timed magnesium glycinate, adaptogens, and strict 10 p.m. wind down. 4 weeks later, energy stabilized, cravings vanished, sleep transformed. Symptom checklist: wired at night, tired all day, salt cravings, afternoon slump, anxiety spikes. Actionable protocol: morning sunlight within 30 minutes of waking, no caffeine after noon, 10-minute breathing routine detailed later. Boom, your stress metabolism just got recalibrated. Number 11. Sex hormones, the missing link between energy, mood, body composition, and long-term vitality. Let's talk testosterone, estradiol, progesterone, SHBG, and free hormone fractions, even for women. Low free testosterone in either sex tanks drive, muscle mass, motivation, and metabolic rate. High SHBG can hide the problem by binding up usable hormone. Optimal ranges for men: total testosterone 600 to 900 nanograms per deciliter, free 70 to 300 picograms per milliliter. For women, total T 20 to 75 nanograms per deciliter, free in upper range. Estradiol balance is critical. Too low post-40 slows metabolism. Too high in men increases fat storage. Progesterone supports thyroid and calms cortisol. Story: Mark, 38, thought low T was just aging. Labs showed high SHBG pulling free T into the basement. 2 months of sleep optimization, resistance training, zinc and magnesium brought levels back, and he texted, "I feel 25 again." Full interpretation guide, cycle-timed testing for women, symptom mapping included. We'll cover when bioidentical options make sense versus lifestyle first. Second big value loop delivered. Here's where the real aha moments happen. High insulin drives down thyroid conversion. Elevated cortisol steals progesterone and raises reverse T3. Low thyroid slows insulin clearance. High SHBG from liver stress hides low free testosterone. I'll map the full web with simple diagrams you can screenshot, plus the exact lab patterns I see weekly: insulin-resistant thyroid crash, cortisol steal syndrome, and SHBG dominance, and more. Composite case of a 52-year-old woman whose entire panel finally made sense when viewed together. You'll learn the 3-question framework to spot patterns yourself before your next appointment. Advanced markers that complete the picture: inflammation, nutrients, and hidden saboteurs. We don't stop at hormones. Add HSCRP under 1.0 milligrams per liter, fasting triglycerides under 100, vitamin D 50 to 80 nanograms per milliliter, B12, ferritin, magnesium RBC, and homocysteine. These directly fuel or sabotage your metabolic engine. Deep explanations, optimal ranges, symptom correlations, and food-first fixes for each marker, so you can start correcting them immediately. At-home testing made simple. Exact panels, companies, and pro tips. You don't need a $1,000 specialist visit anymore. Everlywell Metabolism and Hormone Panel. Let's Get Checked Comprehensive Hormone Kits. Function Health 160-plus biomarker panels. Step-by-step ordering guide. Exact timing rules, morning fasted, mid-cycle for women. Cost breakdowns, and how to interpret the PDF results yourself before your doctor appointment. I'll share the exact panel request script you can copy-paste to your doctor if you prefer in-office draws. 5 full before and after lab stories with names changed for privacy, each showing the exact panels, what was missed, the root cause protocol used, and the dramatic life changes that followed. You'll see the exact timelines, supplements, and lifestyle tweaks that turned normal labs but terrible symptoms into thriving. Myths busted. What your doctor might still tell you that's outdated. Busting the top 8 myths around adrenal fatigue, just lose weight, TSH is all you need, and more, with the latest 2024-2025 research cited, so you walk into any appointment armed and confident. 30-day quick start protocol. Turn knowledge into results immediately. Week-by-week breakdown. What to order this week. Exact food timing templates, movement prescriptions, sleep hacking, and the 3 non-negotiable daily habits that move the needle fastest. 60 and 90-day deep reset plans for bigger shifts. Extended protocols for those ready to go all in, including retesting schedules, when to add targeted supplements based on your specific pattern, and how to track progress in a simple journal I'll link in the description. Listener Q&A simulation, answers to the most common questions I get. Simulated Q&A covering, what if my doctor won't order these tests? Can I fix this without medication? How long until I feel better? And more, pulled from real comments and patient messages. Long-term monitoring and prevention, how often to retest, what to watch for as you age, and the daily habits that lock in your results so you never slide back. Your personal lab mastery action plan, plus bonus resources. Final pull together, the complete cheat sheet summary, free downloadable optimal ranges PDF, panel request script, symptom tracker, and next steps, so you leave this video with everything you need to take control starting tomorrow. Whew, we just unpacked 2 full hours of pure gold that most doctors never have time to share. If this episode finally connected the dots on why you've been spinning your wheels with normal labs, drop your biggest aha moment or your top lab question in the comments. I read every single one and reply to as many as I possibly can. Have you had normal results but still felt completely off? Tell me your story below. If you want the free Optimal Ranges cheat sheet, the exact panel request script for your doctor, and the full 90-day Metabolism Reset workbook, they're waiting for you in the description right now. Smash subscribe, hit the bell, and join the Wellness Waves community so you never miss another deep dive masterclass. Next week, we're tackling the gut metabolism connection most people completely miss. Until then, stay curious, stay consistent, test, don't guess, and keep riding those wellness waves. I'm Dr. Elias Site. Talk soon, and I'll see you in the comments.